everybody, and welcome back to me doing all the quests on an Ironman. That's it. Like, I can use guides if I want to. It's not that kind of playthrough. This is for me hard enough. Like, I'm not so good at this game. Yeah. That's it for the intro. That will do. Anyway, the last time we saw each other, I unlocked the blast furnace. I have a couple of thoughts about it. First of all, the only worlds where it's super active are the worlds where you have to pay to use it by the minute. And I don't have a lot of gold. And the annoying bit is that if I pay to use it by the minute and I deposit enough money to last me for an hour, my household is never quiet. I have 5 cats, okay? So it's not as efficient for me as it is for absolutely everyone else, and I end up wasting a lot of my money, but guys, ta-da! It's 65 now! I'm like 3 levels away from my gold. Goal. And I can also show you guys my bank. I'm not there yet. And as you can see, everything that's at 100 quantity, I'm gonna be selling it to regular shops later down the line. I still have 2,883 bars. I still have enough coal for at least 2,000 more bars. I don't know whether that's gonna be enough for 3 levels or not. We're gonna see. But I've been working hard at this. Also, selling all of this does make up for the amount of money that I spend on the forge, even if I'm not doing it super efficiently. So I've been working hard on this, and for me it's been a day, but yesterday it was literally my day off, and today it is not. Therefore, the progress of my from this point onward is gonna be slower than I would like. So I wanted to do something on the shorter side, something more relaxing and something that's gonna leave me with some extra free time to do some more smithing today. So I have selected Nature Spirit because it's a quest in Morytania and I want to get back to Morytania. So we want to meet Drezel in the mausoleum beneath Peterdomus. So that is precisely what we're gonna do. See you there. Here's Drezel! Hello, Drezel. Do you know of anything I can do in Morytania? Well, not a great deal, but there's something you could do for me if you're interested, though it is quite dangerous. Well, what is it? I may be able to help? There is a man called Phileman. There is a man called Phileman? Who lives in Morytania. He comes by the temple from time to time, but I haven't seen him recently. I was wondering if you could check up on him. I must warn you, it could be dangerous. Most mire is filled with ghasts. Yes, I'll go and look for him. That's great, many thanks. Now please be aware of the ghasts. You cannot attack them, only Phileman knew how to take them out. Just run from them if you can. If you get lost, try to make your way back to the temple. Please take this food to Phileman. He'll likely appreciate it. His home is somewhere in the southern end of Morytania. I don't know the exact location, I'm afraid. Don't worry, if he's there and he's still alive, I'll find him. Now, who exactly is this Phileman? Phileman? Garlock? Tarlock? I bet it's a T. Tarlock is his full name and he's a druid. He lives in Morytania, much like a hermit, but there's many a traveler he's helped. Most people that come this way tell stories of when they were lost and paths that just seemed to open up before them. I think it was Phileman Tarlock helping them out. Or it was the swamp itself. What's a ghast? A ghast is a poor soul who died in Morytania. They're undead of a special class, and they're untouchable as far as I'm aware. Phileman knows how to tackle them though. When they attack, ghasts will devour any food you have. If you have no food, they'll claw their nourishment from you. Well, I'm supposed to deliver all these pies, so that's not great. Can I bait them with any other sort of food? Also, infinite ghast spawning glitch. I am technically immortal. Whenever I die, I wake up in a cemetery. Can I leave infinite ghasts in Morytania? That would be my question. Like, all the ghasts are just me. Like, I'm just dying there repeatedly just for the fun of it. Where's Morytania? Morytania is a decayed and dangerous swamp to the southeast of here. Legend says it was once a beautiful forest called Humblethorn. Now it's filled with vile emanations from within Morytania. The swamp decays everything. We put a fence around it to stop unworried travelers going in. Anyone who dies in the swamp is forever cursed to haunt as a ghast. Ghasts attack travelers, turning food to rotten filth. I better get going. It's so mean that you gave me pies. You like deliver this pie in an area where everything that's food-like suddenly gets turned to mush. Okay, so Morytania Swamp, right? They said south. And I will say now. Does the swamp just like end over here? Because that's just titled Morytania now. I will say now that I bet it's here. Also, I brought my ectofile in case we want to get out fast. If it is where I think it is, that means that I'm just running straight down. And that should do it. So, you know, let's get our running shoes on! Let's go, guys! Though, I am kind of worried that I'm not gonna be good at, like, recreating pies. So, if possible, I would like to keep my pies intact. Oh, snails! Mara Blamish snail. Oh, that's so cute. Let's keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running. No looking back, and everything will be okay. The pies will survive the funny journey. We'll be fine. We'll be very fine. Right, that looks correct to me. As long as I swam in here, I'm happy with that. Ooh. This looks like the... No! You're dead! Hello? Oh, I understand you. I took the forethought to put on my ghost speak amulet. I was like really excited about getting it all the way back when I got it. So like now I wear it whenever I can. I love quests involving ghosts. Like I'm just gonna be a bit ghost obsessed over here, don't mind me. At last, someone who doesn't just mumble. I understand what you're saying. I'm wearing an amulet of ghost speak. Why, you poor fellow, have you passed away and you want to send a message back to a loved one? Not exactly. You have come to haunt my dreams until I pass your message to a dearly loved one, I understand. Pray tell me, what would you like me to pass a message on to? You don't understand. It's just that... Yes. Please don't be upset or anything, but you're the ghost. Don't be silly now, that in no way reflects the truth. My guy, you just disappeared. Where did you go? How long have you been a ghost? What? Don't be preposterous. I'm not a ghost. How could you say something like that? But it's true. You're a ghost. Well, at least that is to say you're sort of not alive anymore. Don't be silly, I can see you, I can see that tree. If I were dead, I wouldn't be able to see anything. What you say is just doesn't reflect the truth. You'll have to try harder to pull one on me. What's it like being a ghost? Oh, it's quite, trying to catch me out there, were you? Anyone can clearly see that I am not a ghost. But you are a ghost. Look at yourself. I can see straight through you. In fact, I can't see you at all, and that's worrying me. You're as dead as the swamp. No offense or anything. No, I won't take offense because I'm not dead, and I'm afraid you'll have to come up with some pretty conclusive proof before I believe it. What a strange dream this is. Okay, thanks. Hello again. Do you still think I'm dead? It's hard to see how I could be dead when I'm still in the world. I can see everything quite clearly, and nothing of what you say reflects the truth. Yes, I do think you're dead, and I'll prove it somehow. Can I use a meat pie on you? Ooh, mirror, 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 mirror. You used the mirror on the spirit of the dead Philemon Tarlok. Here, take a look at this. Perhaps you can see that you're utterly transparent now. The spirit of Philemon reaches towards and takes the mirror. Oh, that is the most peculiar thing I've ever experienced. This mirror must somehow be dysfunctional. Strange how well it reflects the stagnant swamp behind me, but there is nothing of my own visage apparent. That's because you're dead. Dead as a doornail. Deader, in fact. You bear a remarkable resemblance to wormbait. No offense. I think you might be right, my friend, though I still feel very much alive. It is strange how I still come to here, and yet I've not turned into a ghost. It must be a sign. Yes, a sign. I must try to find out what it means. Now, where did I put my journal? Okay. Can I search it? You search the strange rock, you find naught, and inside of it you discover a small tome. The words on the front seem a bit vague, but you make out the words Tarlok and journal. Well, I'm glad that I could prove to our boy that he was indeed dead with a mirror. I wanted to offer him a pie, which he wouldn't be able to eat, though I'm glad that he's feeling well. Let's read the journal. Most of the writing is pretty uninteresting, but something inside refers to a nature spirit. The requirements are something from nature, something with faith, and something of the spirit to become freely given. It's all pretty vague. Can we... Hello again? Oh, hello. Sorry, you caught me at a bad time. It's just that I've had a sign, you see, and I need to find my journal. Where did you put it? Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't still be looking for it. I have it on me right now. However, I do remember something about a knot. Perhaps I was meant to tie a knot or something. Here's your journal. Here is you. I don't know how you're physically able to still handle items, considering that you're utterly and totally transparent and dead. Here, I found this. Maybe you can use it? My journal! That should help to collect my thoughts. The spirit starts leafing through the journal. He seems quite distant as he regards the pages. After some time, the druid faces you again. It's all coming back to me now. It looks like I came to a violent and bitter end, but that's not important now. I just have to figure out, what am I gonna do now? Being dead. What options do you think you have? I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's not like you have many options, is it? I mean, it's either up or down for you, isn't it? Well, you're a poetic one, aren't you? Your material world logic stands you in a good stead. If you're standing in the material world. So, what is your plan? In my former incarnation, I was Philemon Tarlok, a great druid of some power. I spent many years in this place, which was once a forest, and I would wish to protect it as a nature spirit. Well, good luck with that. How can I help? Will you help me become a nature spirit? The directions for becoming one are a bit vague. I need 3 things, but I know how to get one of them. Perhaps you can help me correct the rest? Might be interested what's involved. Well, the book says that I need, and I quote, something with faith, something from nature, and something of the spirit to become freely given. I know how to get something from nature. Oh, that does seem a bit vague. It does, and I could understand if you didn't want to help. However, if you could perhaps at least get the item from nature, that would be a start. Perhaps we can figure out the rest as we go along. The druid produces a small sheet of papyrus with some writing on it. The spell needs to be cast in the swamp after you have been blessed. I'm afraid you'll need to go to the temple to the north and ask a member of the clergy to bless you. Blessed, what does that do? It is required if you're to cast this druid spell. Once you cast the spell, you should find something from nature. Bring it back to me, and then we'll try to figure out the other things we need. Okay, the interesting thing for me is something freely given from the spirit. I would assume that he would have gone for that, because, I mean, that sounds like the easiest one, right? Like, he's the spirit. He has his own journal, presumably. Like, he is holding it. He could just, like, hand it to me freely, and that requirement would be entirely filled. But he decided to go with something... Ochre blemish snail, that's cool. Something from nature instead, which I don't mind. Like, there's a lot of things from nature. I probably wouldn't bring the correct thing from nature. No, my food's rotting. Oh, that's fine. I mean, it's not like the dead guy is gonna eat it anyway now. I brought my ecto-file in case I need to, like, get out of here, but this run isn't that bad. I mean, I did lose 1 food, but that's fine. I'm still remembering that silver vendor in the place that we were in yesterday. Well, last week for you guys. Where the blast furnace is. Keltigrim? It has a very nice pathway from Barak, and I love that for me because I'm not as experimental as to go to the Fremennik place on the regular. So Barak is nice and familiar, so the fact that there's a shortcut from me is like super nice for me. Anyway, that person sells silver and he sold like a silver religious implement. I bet if I could get that one blessed, that would probably do. Hello! I'm helping Philemon. He plans to become a nature spirit. I have a spell to cast, but first I need to be blessed. Can you bless me? But you haven't sneezed! You're so funny. But can you bless me? Very well, my friend. Prepare yourself for the blessings of Saradomin. Here we go. Assure blessedom! I like that blessedom is one of the words in there. There you go, my friend. You're now blessed. It's funny, now I look at you, there seems to be something of the faith about you. Anyway, good luck with your quest. Many thanks! He really did not mind the fact that his, like, friend is dead. He's like, oh, I want you to check up on him. And then I went, and I'm like, oh, well, he died. And this guy's like, well, that sucks anyway. Here's a blessing. Be well on your way now. I want to get my run energy back, so I'm just gonna walk up to the fence and stand in here for a little while. So be right back. In like a second. Okay, I have more than enough run energy right now. I kind of got lost just like reading a whole bunch of quests that I can and cannot do. And I was like, oh, what about this one? I'm like, what's the requirement? I'm like, what about this one? I'm like, what's the requirement? We're in the swamp, right? That's a fungus. That is indeed a fungus among us. So I'm gonna assume that that's what we were looking for, because there's no other fungi in the area. We're the only guy that's funged. I'm being so wibbly wobbly on this path. You know what? As long as it works, it's fine. I don't need to know how to run in straight lines in order to do this quest, okay? My character's a little bit panicked. Did you manage to get something from nature? Yes, I have a fungus here that I picked. Wonderful! The mushroom represents something from nature. Now we need to work out what the other components of the spell are. I think I've solved the puzzle. Have you placed on all the items on the stone? So well, let's try. Something doesn't seem right. I think we need something more before we can continue. Yeah, I thought we maybe can talk about it after I said that. What are the things that are needed again? The three things are something with faith, something from nature, and something of the spirit to become freely given. Oh, and okay, and something from nature is the mushroom from the bloom spell you gave me? Yes, that is correct. That seems right to me. The other things that we need are something with faith and something of the spirit to become freely given. Do you have any ideas what those things are? I'm sorry, my friend, but I do not. Excuse me. My guy. You're the spirit, right? You gave me the spell freely. Does that count? Anyway, I think we need to go and find something with faith. I really wanted to do this. That. And it lets me access my bank, just in case I accidentally have a faith item on me. Because I swear, it's gonna be that silver crossy thingy that we saw that's for sale in the dwarven place. Because I think that's what they use as, like, faithy thingies in here. I don't think I can see anything else that I could use. So on that note, I'm gonna go to the dwarves and I'm gonna investigate that silver shop again. Right, right. And then we're gonna meet up and we're gonna do things. Yeah. I was looking at my fine collection of molds over here. I would bet money on this one. The holy thing. Because it's holy. Duh. But the only other thing that it could be would be a sickle mold. Just because, like, it's not used anywhere. And I suppose if you're worshipping the Soviet Union, that could be a holy symbol of some sort. But, like, it can't be anything else, right? And what did the quest need? For some reason, nothing else. Well, that's very helpful. Can I craft silver? I've never tried. Holy symbol. don't see any sickles in here. Other. Is it the weapon thing? Silver sickle. Unholy symbol are the same. So if I go to smelting, silver at 20. Right. I know where the silver store is, so I'm gonna locate some silver. Don't think that the one from the store will suffice. I'm just gonna locate some silver. And then let's like smith 2 things, bring both of them with us, and see which one fits the bill. Welcome to Al Karib. This was the easiest place to get silver. I think. Because I had a teleport to it. I don't know how much silver anything needs. So I'm just gonna like grab a lot. And then we're gonna make the 2 items. And then we're going to get all the way back. And hopefully one of them will do it. Yeah! I was just sitting here thinking, looking at my whole inventory thinking that the whole sickle thing makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but there's something in my brain that's going pss, 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 you'll need a sickle. And I'm like, where is this memory even coming from? Why would I need a sickle there? Anyway, I have an unblessed symbol. And I have an unstrung symbol. I'm going all the way to the Edgewell Monastery in order to get my symbol blessed, but it's kind of suspicious for me because from what I've read, you need to be prayer level 31 to get your symbol blessed in the Edgewell Monastery, and there's no prayer requirement on this quest, but then again, you need to be level 18 in crafting to craft a sickle, and there's no crafting requirement on this quest. Like, sickle and holy symbol are both like level 18, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm just like taking this massive detour or yeah, like, is this a waste? Or is this just like a missed requirement? I would really like for the requirements to be more like, you know, hardcore account friendly, Ironman friendly. Cause like, I'm just going by the quests. What I should and shouldn't have. So like, if you wanted me to get an item, I kinda need to make it myself. So it's kinda important for me that I would need to know that I'm gonna need to make an item, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna see you back there. I have 2 sickles just I have no idea if you can bless a sickle. Like, that would be pretty weird. But I can definitely bless the unblessed symbol. That I know for sure, for it's called an unblessed symbol, so logic dictates it needs to get blessed. I've gotten my symbol blessed, so now it is an actual, like, holy symbol, but I needed to join the monastery, and I suppose that's what the 31 requirement of prayer is about, but look at this sick fit, bro! Cosplay a monk! Anyway, let's remember where this is, and let's just drop it on the floor again, because I'm not carrying monk's robes with me. Anyway, considering that I have a holy symbol, I have an unstrung symbol just in case, I have 2 silver sickles, I think we are ready now. Okay, I have already placed the other items, but let's use the thing that makes the most sense. Nothing! Nothing? What? Okay? Excuse me? I can't bless a sickle. I have tried. It did not work. I tapped that and looked it up. It's me. Woo! I blessed a whole holy symbol for absolutely no reason. To be fair, if if I would have just put the holy symbol on and tried standing here, it would have worked. I don't suppose you found out all of the other components of nature's spell, have you? I think I've solved the puzzle. He's trying to cast the spell. Ah! Everything seems to be in place. And I'm gonna just quickly screen grab you, bro, because you're very nice and clear in here, and I wanna complain on my thumbnail that I went out of my way in order to bless a whole ass symbol for you, and you're like, nah, you're the only gift from God that we need here. It's because the monk at the start blessed me. But at the same time, god damn it, game, I have a full-on blessed symbol. You can't tell me that that is not a faith artifact, okay? Everything seems to be in place, except for him, which he disappeared. You can come through now into the grotto for the final section of my transformation. Sure! Let's go! Well, hello there again! I was just enjoying the grotto. Many thanks for your help. I could not become a spirit of nature without you. I must complete the transformation now. Just stand there and watch the show. Apparently it's quite good. Aw, you're green! Congrats on your color change! Good. The transformation is complete. Now, my friend, in return for your assistance, I'm gonna make sure that I'm actually recording. I am, good. I will help you to kill the ghasts. First, bring to me a silver sickle, so that I can bless it. Oh, that's why I remember this silver sickle. Thanks, brain from 20 years ago. I was 10 when this quest released, which was the prime time of me playing Runescape. I must have played it through before. A silver sickle? What's that? It's only a thing that I have in my inventory. The sickle is the symbol and weapon of the druid. You need to construct one of silver. Also, the Soviet Union, also harvesting, so that I can bless it. With its powers, you will be able to defeat the ghasts of Morytania. How can a blessed sickle help me to defeat the ghasts? My blessings will entice nature to bloom in Morytania, and when nature's harvest, you can fill the druid's pouch and release the ghasts from their torment. Okay, thanks. Have you brought me the silver sickle? Here it is. What are you gonna do with it? Take your pick, I brought two, just in case. My friend, I will bless it for you, and you will then be able to accomplish great things. Now then, I must cast the enchantment. You can bless a new sickle by dipping it in the holy water of the grotto. Aww! Your sickle has been blessed! If you lose the blessed sickle, you can bless a new sickle by dipping it in the grotto waters. Now you can go forth and make the swamp bloom! Collect nature's bounty to fill the druid's pouch. So armed will the ghasts be bound to you until you flee or they are defeated. Before I can make this grotto into an altar of nature, I need you to be sure that ghasts will be kept at bay. Go forth into Morytania and slay 3 ghasts. You will be releasing their souls from Morytania. You'll need this in order to collect together nature's bounty. When it contains items, it will bind the ghasts to you until you flee or it is defeated. So I go and kill some people now, or what? It's nice that the grotto is just like permanently having infinite druid pouches. I really appreciate that. Let me just rearm myself. Do I just... Oh, I use it to cast Bloom? Do I cast Bloom on the ghost or on these? Do I... Okay, so I need 3 mushrooms. This is a very convenient log. It permanently sprouts mushrooms, which is great. Ooh. I can smack you now. Cool. I don't actually remember how many he wanted me to kill, but I can make a dead. Woo! Life is good when you can make a dead. Life is weird when you can make an alive. Even doctors can't do that. You can't just dead an... Maybe if you're a necromancer. Would that count? Or would that just not be the right kind of alive? 2 more to kill, so it is actually 3. Oh, they drop gold. Don't mind if I do. You... Come on. One of you attack, please. It's not cuddle time. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mister over here did realize that it wasn't cuddle time, which is great, because it's not cuddle time. I'm looking to kill several people in here. Oh! The blessed sickle prevents the swamp from decaying you. I didn't even realize that the swamp can decay me. Thanks, sickle! I'll keep you on me if I'm ever going out here again. Or I'll bless a new one. I do have a holy symbol with me. Like, I don't know where you would use a holy symbol. I thought, like, maybe here. But, like, I have that too. If anyone would like one. Like, it definitely, it exists. These are very freaky looking dudes. Can you imagine having that much of a massive head and mouth for the rest of eternity? Fishing bait? What? My ghastly guy. You have died with some wondrous items in your pack. I know that he said that the ghasts that I'll defeat will be following me, but I feel like ghasts in general are just kinda chilling with me at the moment. Oh, my prayer really went down. Okay. Fair enough, so like using this silver sickle actually costs prayer. I'll need an altar, which is not that big of a... If I remember, there's like a chaos altar in Baroque. Or rather, Baroque. Am I using a chaos altar? Yes, yes I am. An altar's an altar. Plus I came here with so many pies. Because I was given them for free. So that's nice. He is such a goofy looking fella. I'm getting prayer XP for killing them, actually. That's pretty cool. Anyway, infinite fungi log, please give me some fungi. I like that you can just bloom all of them on the same... There we go. I'm just gonna rearm my bag while I'm still here. I don't want to stay here for long, though. Like, after we're done with this quest, I'm just teleporting out of here. And then foot pedaling to Varrock. And then continuing smithing. I don't much enjoy to be in permanent aggression territory. Hello again, my friend. Have you defeated 3 ghasts as I asked of you? Yes, I killed all 3, and their spirits have been released. Many thanks, my friend. You have completed your quest. I can now change this place into a holy sanctuary, and forever will it now be an altar of nature. Can I actually, like, refresh my prayer points in here if it's an altar of nature? Like, that would be, you know, nice. I wouldn't mind that. Crafting XP. Did that do anything to my crafting, or is that not enough? Welcome to my altar to nature. Farewell, my friend, and keep those ghasts at bay. Yes! Crafting level 35! It did do something to my crafting level. Okay. Just for you, buddy. First of all, I'm gonna pray here. Ooh, it works! It's like a proper altar. Thanks, buddy guy that didn't know that you were dead. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a silver sickle in here because I'm not gonna be using that. I'm gonna leave the unstrung symbol because I'm not gonna be using that. You know, I'm even gonna leave the fishing bait and also the mirror and also the washing bowl. Those items just belonged to him to begin with. So, nature, here is my bounty. You can has, for I do not needs. And I'm putting the rest of the stuff into my bank. So, yeah, this has been the nature spirit. It's required for quite a lot of other quests in Morytania. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. The swamp decay effect is now over. Does that mean it's just never gonna be a thing? Well, that's cool. So, yeah, I wanted to get it out of the way. I wanted to get it done. And now it is done. And my further plans for today is to get something to eat and go back on the smithing grind. Have a very exciting life, guys. And then sleep. This is like the end of the day for me, and I'm like, what do I want to do? Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will give out a tiny bit of a secret, okay? The reason why my skills were the way that they were, like 25 thieving and 20 crafting, over 20 crafting and all of that, is because I wanted to do Creature of Frankenstein. But it's a medium length quest, and I was like, I wanted to smith today, hence why we did nature first. So I'm gonna see you all next week, next Friday. I do these videos every Friday. By that point, maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna actually have my gear. Unlikely. I don't think I'm doing 3 levels in 3 hours. That seems a bit fast for smithing. But I will be closer, and I can cheat. There is Dwarven Stout in the passage of White Wolf Mountain. So if I open the map, the Ice Mountain, why did I call it the White Wolf Mountain? There's some white wolves on it. Anyway, there's, you know, there's like a passage over it. No, wait, that's the wrong one. That's why I called it the White Wolf Mountain, because there's more than one mountain in Runescape. Duh. So if you go to the Mountain Dwarfs, if you go to the pub, I'm pretty sure that there's like a blue drink. Or I don't know if it was blue, but I'm pretty sure that they have Dwarven Stout, which is like a beer. It temporarily boosts your smithing by 1 level. So if I really, really wanted to cheat, I could make my full mithril gear at level 67, which wouldn't be much of a cheat, honestly. Especially considering that most people don't actually smith their own mithril gear, because there's better ways of getting it, I've been told. But I really, really want to smith it. but I think that cheating would feel bad, so I will likely not do that. So wish me luck on my smithing journey. I hope I'm gonna see you next week on a Friday when we hopefully do Creature of Frankenstein. Hopefully I have like enough free time sometime soon to do that quest. Thank you so much for my Patreon supporters, and I'll see you next time. Toodaloo!